James is hungry and angry. He doesn't actually do anything.
Okay, so
He's
James
kind of an asshole like that.
James is being a useless piece of shit, so you're gonna have to do it yourself or get someone to do it for you.
Well, since James is refusing my orders, I ordered Garfield to shoot him.
James, James says fuck you and shoots himself.
Garfield shoots his corpse.
Just double taps it just to make sure.
Just
Yeah,
to make sure.
He styles on James's corpse.
360, it better be a 360 no scope.
The pinging is still going on, and James is now dead in the hallway towards the captain's quarters. What do you do?
I then sent Casper to go check it out.
I don't know how Casper would respond in a scene.
Actually, scratch that. I decide to summon a friend, the homeless man downstairs.
You Nanba?
Yes.
Okay, a cloud of pigeons erupts aboard your ship, and Yunanba emerges and asks what you desire.
I ask of him to res you.
Oh shit!
It's like, oh shit, he needs CPR.
This man needs CPR. Oh!
His breath is so hot that it cauterizes his bullet holes.
James's bullet holes heal magically. His facial hair is all gone. As
And the
is
hair on his head.
big chunk of his bangs from
And
the.
pubes if he has any.
Fuse.
He gets up. Sees Nanba there. And then he asks Nanba for some beans. Cause I am still hungry.
Nanba orders you to go check out the thing.
I ask only in return for beans.
Beans he will deliver.
So I get a sack of beans up front? Is that what I am to believe?
You get the
sack now and a
beans when
sack
the
then?
job is done.
The beans are a necessary part of this whole scenario. Please, the beans.
You get
don't be
half the
cheap.
beans now, half the beans later.
Half the beans now, half later. Alright, that works for me. Okay, I take half of Nanba's beans. Which I'm quite certain that Chase knows what Nanba's beans do, but does Avery? Doesn't matter. I go to the captain's quarters.
Achilles. Knock it off.
So, you hear a really loud pinging noise. What do you do?
I see if I can turn off whatever the pinging noise is.
You look around and you find out it's a sonar, and there appears to be something heading towards your ship. You don't know what it is, though. Now what do you do?
I go inform the captain. Chase. Immediately. Telling him there's some unknown object headed towards us. That I can't quite make out. So I'm asking for a second opinion.
Alright. I decide to go look at it.
You
Yeah,
go
is it-
look at it,
Yep.
and you look at your, you notice that's even closer, and you spot something in the distance. It appears to be a robotic version of Logan's head flying at you.
Oh my. Hey, did I kill this fucker?
Okay, so, I ask for my beans, please. Now.
Joke's
I
on
need
you,
my
they weren't beans, they were peas.
Namba only has beans. He's homeless. I don't think you understand. He doesn't have those options.
Yeah,
Namba can't lie. He doesn't have. He only has beans. I don't know what to tell you. There are no peas in Japan. He doesn't have them.
Lied. He
can't source beans
peas.
like that.
He got peas and sprayed them to look like beans.
How would he get money for either of that? He is a homeless man.
Alright. I will be right back.
Avery, your story is not adding up. Avery.
I know it's not.
Beans are his only currency.
Okay, fine. You get the rest of the beans.
20,000 yen. Yay! I have the homeless man's beans. If you don't know, homeless man beans are how Nanba uses his bird magic.
So I don't know if I want to tell you before Chase, but my goal is to make Logan just out to be a cyborg the whole time. And he just re-uploaded himself to a bigger, more giant-sized version of himself. And it's just his head, but like a Death Star.
Well, then I'm glad I have the bird magic, because I can distract Logan by causing birdemic shock and terror, or appease him, in the event that I do need to side with Logan in this event. Because I know Logan won't turn down a good birdemic shock and terror plot. Isn't that right, Logan?
Why do you keep dying?
Because I'm not paying any attention. I'm literally looking at my computer while running straight sometimes and shooting.
He's invested in the story.
I am a literal bot right now, Logan.
Fuck.
I'd ask you the same question, but I know the answer. Because these guys can do a lot of damage. Excuse me while I dunk this dark moat, though. See, I'm gonna contribute, it's just I'm brain dead right now, so don't expect a lot, because I really don't want to be doing this. Oh, and I have no controller battery, so...
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, so you see a giant version of you.
Oh yeah. I decide. Did James get the rest of his beans?
Yes,
Or was
James
it-
did get the rest of his beans.
Alright.
And Nanba is probably gonna peace out using his his bird magic. You know.
No, he's
Nope.
stuck there
Oh.
now.
Sorry.
Alright. I decide to offer James a deal. I will give him more beans if he is shot out of a cannon to take out the ship. Or giant Logan's head.
I ask him, how about instead of giving me more beans, you just let me talk to the Logan, see what it wants, maybe convince it to pass judgment from us, in exchange for something more entertaining to do with its life.
I reply to him saying, well, the real Logan is dead, so go ahead.
I open communications with the Logan cyborg. Alright, Logan. I'm trying to converse with you. So please, boss.
Logan, if he doesn't want to.
Logan, if
Part of this.
well, you're the Logan side. You're the Logan in the sky. So you're just a giant Logan head floating in space at the moment. But I'm talking to you and asking you what's up. What you want? What are your goals? Do you want anything?
I died. I was just willing to.
Well, you're back and you're now a giant robot head in space. So please, I'm trying to communicate with you. I'm asking you what's up. What's the situation? What you want?
I just told you this situation.
James is trying to communicate with the dead.
Okay, so Chase killed, but so now that you're ahead, is there anything you want, like, in particular?
You want to tell them how you're a big head?
I get it. Chase killed you. That's kind of a dick move, honestly. But what anything you want me to do? Want any help with anything? Need a hand? Some entertainment?
He needs a body.
Shoulder to cry on, perhaps?
That's
I don't
not
know
what they did, mate. Why did they say that? God damn it.
Wait, what?
I then say to Logan, hey Logan, would it make you happy if I reenacted Birdemic Shock and Terror on the world? And you could watch.
Yes.
Yeah, like
I
he
take
just-
the beans that Nanba has given me. I say to Chase, this is the only way to appease him. And I fire the beans at the earth. The pigeons are immediately summoned. And birdemic shock and terror begins. Logan's watching this from the heavens, of course.
And yeah, Logan's just
Those beans that I was very uppity about getting came in handy. Because they were... The one thing I know Logan wouldn't turn down is a good birdemic.
Alright, since birds are now attacking the earth, I don't fucking know.
You don't know. Well, we're all fine because we're in space and
Yeah.
the humans on Earth are just...
I decided to order popcorn and let the crew eat the popcorn.
As you order popcorn, Earth just fucking blows up.
and birds just start sinking into the void.
Just a bunch of dead birds creating a vortex. You and Logan Head are now just getting sucked in. What you do?
I used the rest of Logan's dead corpse as he's food right now, so we're gonna use him as fuel to power our engines out of the vortex.
Alright. Well, as you grab Logan's corpse, you notice that there's a lot of circuitry and some instructions in his little bits and chunks. The only words you can make out are destroy, friend, kill.
So I don't know where to go with this.
Well, you could use the fuel, leaving the Logan Head behind, or you could try to attempt to save the Logan Head.
The Logan Head was good food. I'm pretty sure the crew really liked it.
And the Logan made peace after Birdemic happened. Like the floating Logan made peace from Birdemic. Because he did love him some good Birdemic.
Yeah, we also did blow up Earth with birds. So
Well, it was Birdemic, what can I say? Birdemic series needed a sequel and, well, I promised Logan I'd give him one, so...
Yeah, but since you were trying to use what appeared to be the human Logan, you noticed all the circuitry and all that with the instructions he was given, and the only words you made out were kill, friend, and destroy.
I mean, he got a lot of kill and destroy. He has some friend, too. I mean, honestly.
he got some
But
head.
is that what that means?
He didn't fill them in the right order, but he filled all of them. Just saying.
Alright,
It'd
so
be
what
like
are
a
you gonna
logic
do,
puzzle.
Chase? You're the captain, Chase, what you do?
I say destroy. You're good, Jesse.
Destroy. Wait, what? No, those were his instructions.
Oh.
Yeah.
I say listen to the instructions and destroy everything. Destroy the Logan Head.
Just self-destruct the ship as we're getting sucked into the black hole.
Yep.
Alright, so
What a
you decide to
nihilistic
fucking
ending.
Activate the self-destruct sequence, and as you guys are getting sucked in, do any of you guys have any final words?
My final words were Logan was pretty tasty. I give that meal a 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
On Uber Eats. Would
Yes.
you recommend him on Uber Eats? Okay.
I also recommend him on those other food things.
Grubhub, all that good shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Logan's like a choice A5 Wagyu.
Although Logan could have used a bit more salt.
No, I mean, listen, blame the chef for that. I
They're
probably
the
wouldn't
little
cook because I'm kind of.
Then my final act is to kill the chef before he gets self-destruct.
Logan, do you have any final words?
No.
None.
No.
Acceptable.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, Logan fucking dies in the fucking.
Speaking of dead, I might have killed myself.
He got killed by the
there's
hands
no
of
reason.
Garfield.
Don't read too much into it.
And as your ship is about to self-destruct, you notice
Don't
a
do it,
passerby.
please. No. Why, Logan? Just let me die.
You notice,
Let me die.
you notice another ship in the distance. They spot you and they come at you to rescue you.
Tell him to fuck off.
Alright, you told them to fuck off. You told them to fuck off, but they will not listen. Their task is to rescue you at all costs.
think we know.
Oh shit.
This is.
Don't die. Please do not die.
No,
Alright, so they won't.
you're asking
won't-
too much out of me right now, Logan, and I don't really appreciate it. Cause, like,
I say to them, if you don't back off right now, we are going to get rid of all of our women.
But there's no women on there, it's just the boys.
Don't question it.
they don't know that.
They say
We have-
it's fine, we're only saving the men anyways. They're sexist, you see.
Yeah, I did. Right? Then I file those reports, and I say to them that they're sexist and racist.
They say everyone
James
knows
escaped
that.
with non-bub Bud the bird.
Their ship is literally called sexist.
She was called sex-
Then I guess I fire a grappling hook to take them with me into the abyss.
You fire the grappling hook. Unfortunately, it does the opposite of what you expected it would. Instead, they took you with them.
Damn it!
Crew is not saved.
I still activate the self-destruct sequence.
Unfortunately, your ship is badly damaged due to all the suck.
God, fuck.
Self-destruct sequence has been disabled.
Is James still alive? I don't.
Yes,
James
everyone
pieced
that's
out with
still
you
alive.
Nanbo a while ago, but
Then I
That's-
summon
that's
him
neither here nor
back. I summon James.
a very,
I take out my phone and I summon him.
a drunk off his ass me shows up.
I say to
asking
him,
why.
"Can I borrow your orbital laser?"
Sure, man, here. I hand him the button that controls the orbital laser, along with the touchscreen that helps him locate wherever in the universe he is, to fire it at that.
Yes. I touch that button and I shoot at me, or at my ship.
Unfortunately, you weren't looking at what he was handing you. It was a piece of his drunken stool.
What?
What? I literally summoned him
You
to give me the button.
What?
Listen, I have a plot for this. Just get rescued. For
I'm
God's
making my
sake.
own plot.
Please, I just have something.
This is
really
why
funny.
simple plots are best for if you have a start and an end that you want.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do have
Because
an end
otherwise
that
you
I
get
want.
too much resistance.
I do have an end that I want, though.
I know, but I'm saying it usually has to be a simpler story if you want someone to go along for the ride. Otherwise you end up with this. That's why you don't lead off with Garfield.
Yeah,
Because
true.
no one's gonna take it seriously. If you want to be taken seriously, stop using fucking whatever the hell that fanfic was, Garfield. You could use actual Garfield, you know, the lasagna eating son of a bitch. But
I summoned the Bill Murray Garfield.
oh, the Bill Murray one. Big spender, big spender.
Just please
Hey
get
guys,
saved.
I'm trapped.
I have something
I'm
really
trapped on the
hilarious
secret chest.
planned for this.
Right.
I don't want to be saved. I want to be put out of my misery, but that's
Fine,
neither here nor
James.
there.
James, you die.
No,
He-
I'm talking about Destiny, but at the same time,
Oh.
I had already pieced out with Namba. I had been summoned back, but birds would take me away anyway.
Alright, Chase, you get rescued regardless, and the captain wants to meet you.
I find an escape pod and get the fuck out.
It's not even gonna be
Those are-
Fleece Johnson, is it?
As you make for the escape pod, and you successfully eject, but you notice you get tethered back.
I activate the self-destruct sequence on the
Those
escape
are
pod.
disabled, my dude.
Why do
You
you want
actually-
this to end a certain way?
Because you're
Like,
gonna like...
me myself as a captain just wants to kill myself, and no one wants me to do that.
Listen, meeting this person is inevitable.
Ugh.
So, oh,
Bye.
also there was a. If you were curious, Avery, there was a hidden ending to the sex dungeon thing where you just kill yourself with any of the toys you found along the way.
Yeah, I figured as much.
The real and the line was gonna be the real adventure was the toys you found along the way.
Jesus.
Anyway, carry on.
But yeah, Chase, meeting this guy is inevitable.
I'm just gonna pet my cat.
I guess I. Actually, before I do that, I take something. I take a hammer.
Kill me.
As I get to the back, I take a hammer and smash
Alright.
both my
Over,
legs,
please.
so I
need
can't
to
walk up to the captain's quarters.
put a bullet.
That's fine, he'll come to
Brain.
you. So,
So-
as you break your legs, you hear footsteps. You're very on who this mystery man is. And as he emerges from the shadows, it's a handsome Logan.
Handsome Logan.
Yeah, it's a,
I don't know what about.
it's a handsome version of Logan.
Is he like handsome Squidward?
Hey,
Yeah.
Avery, how do you feel about like Avery talking shit about you?
I'm already handsome, so
You should fold him like a chair, and then do this at him when you do.
All right, so
You
I
see-
meet
you
with
see
the handsome
this, Do
Logan.
this. You do this. Do this, and then you do this.
He shoots you in the head.
Okay. So I meet up with him. Both my legs are smashed.
You find out that it's just another alternate version of Logan.
I then summon James back. I summon James back. He's probably not here.
What? Wait, what did you say, Logan?
I was just wondering if I was dead because I wasn't in my menu.
Alright, James gets summoned back.
And waiting for his response.
So this time, me and Namba were having drinks, so it actually summoned me and Namba sitting next to each other on bar stools. We both turn and ask, what do you want?
I asked you to ask your 59-year-old police officer to do cartwheels with the handsome Logan. Just for the
We
fun of
both
it.
look at each other. Namba says, well, I got his number. Namba pulls out his phone, calls Adachi up, says, hey Adachi, need you to bust a move. You know, Essence of Hell's Wheel? Yeah, we need one of those on the double. And then you start hearing a clattering sound as it approaches. A wheel made of 2 humans rolls up. One is just some random mugger. And you just see the mugger fly into the sky with the man who rolled in and gets slammed into the ground. The light in his eyes fades, and Adachi stands up. So, can I help you?
Yes, dear sir. See this handsome bastard here? Yeah, he's been annoying me for the past long while. Please do some hell's wheel on him, please.
Oh, well, if that's all you're asking for, sure. You'll just owe me a drink sometime. That work for you?
I say hell yeah.
Alright! He dashes to the handsome Logan. Flips him. And begins to roll. As the whole land around you begins to shift. As though you're on a street in the middle of Japan for some reason. And then he starts rolling with the handsome Logan. And they roll off into the sunset. Flames in the path.
Awesome.
You are now left alone with me and Namba on bar stools, with drinks in our hands.
Logan, what do you do?
He can't. He's fucking dead. He got hell wheel.
He's in Brazil now. He's been taken to another land.
He's been held hostage in a
being.
ball.
He's literally half of a human tire now.
My fucking key.
He has no other choice. He has to live in a ball, half a ball forever.
He has to live in half a ball until Adachi has another call that requires his attention. Then he will die as the move concludes. Because that is the way of the breakdancer. That is the path of the insane man.
This is the way.
Alright.
This is definitely the way.
Alright. So since you killed Logan again,
I wouldn't call it killed so much as put in an eternal cycle of
this is the third
spinning away.
He's just more like stuck in.
He's just gone.
stuck.
He's just not present anymore.
He's non-existent.
To anyone who hasn't seen Essence of Hell's Wheel, it's life-changing when you see it for the first time. Chase can attest to this. Did it not change your life when you saw Essence of Hell's Wheel?
It changed my point of view on tires.
I know, right? You don't think about tires all that often, but when you see that, you're just like, damn, tires. You know?
This was the third time in this fucking story that Logan died.
Well, he didn't die. Once again, he's not dead. No one killed him. He was taken away for, you know,
Medical
whenever.
purposes.
Yeah, for medical purposes. Namba's a nurse. I'm sure Namba could bullshit an excuse like that. I'm dead, by the way. Anyone? By the way, are we even doing this? I'm curious.
We are. We're just getting so distracted by the story.
Hey, Logan.
Really fucked up story.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that it's like a conclusion type thing, but Adachi rolling off with the Logan into the sunset is a pretty, like, game
Dead
set
story.
match, you know, that's like a that's like a beautiful ending, you know? It captures the embodiment of insanity, because Essence of Hell's Wheel is beautiful.
Alright, as you captured the now wheeled Logan, a female figure comes up to his rescue. It's another Logan, but a woman this time.
Oh my god.
I don't think you understand what's gonna happen if that Logan is released when it's near Adachi. No, Avery, I don't think you understand what's gonna happen there. Like you don't want this. You do not want this to continue from where you draw male energy for any creature to refuse. So if he lets that handsome Logan go, that female Logan is going with Adachi. And there's nothing you can do about that. That is a sacrifice that you are making right now, Avery. That is a sacrifice that you are educated on, even. You know what's gonna happen.
I'm just curious on what Logan thinks about all this.
I mean, he's probably like me and tuned out forever ago and just speaking whenever...
I'm tuning in and out.
That's a mistake, Logan. You should never tune in. Just stay out. Like me. I haven't been in for a while. I've just been quoting Yakuza.
I just
You
been
know?
summoning James to help with all my problems.
Well, so your problems have just been Logan and killing him in some form? Or
I killed
Disabling
someone's
it.
PlayStation.
Logan, do you want to say anything?
No. What? By the way.
Okay. James, what do you do?
Alright, so I made a female Logan, right?
Yeah.
I rape her.
Whoa!
Fuck, dude. Well, you
Alright,
know
then-
what? Adachi's still riding off with that
Yeah,
the
like
handsome Logan.
I don't
then.
want to fuck the handsome Logan.
Alright, the story ends. You cross the line. Game over.
That was crossing the line, not turning him into a wheel, not eating him, not...
Yeah, just raping him.
I wonder what these lines of which you speak are.